Water will be expending close to $1 billion Jamaican dollars a year for the next 3 years on small rural water systems. $1 billion Jamaican dollars to fix small tanks that mash up for how much years, to rerun lines for communities that are suffering, to connect people who are outside of the utility footprint, and they're working with NWC to get this achieved. Rural water this calendar year will commence the long-awaited CDB-funded project, which will see over 6 billion Jamaican dollars invested into 5 major rural water systems. This is unprecedented. So when we say 300 million here, and somebody say, well, that's pretty heavy. It is because we have run the economy in such a way that we have created the access to funds to invest a further 6 billion on top of the usual annual allocation to rural water. When you think of water, you generally don't think very much of NWA. Now, NWA is the lead agency for the government implementing the Spark program, which will see some 40 billion Jamaican dollars invested over the next 2 years in your roads. But because we know how people fight for these roads, lobby for these roads, and when they get the road, they don't want to see a leak and NWC come after dig it up. We're investing a further $5 billion through the NWA in partnership with NWC. So the roads that have been identified by the Spark program will also see relayed pipes where they need to be relayed. So that's another $5 billion on top of the 6. So count with me, we're at 11 billion so far. NWC this year will undertake, one in partnership, one directly from the Consol Fund, 2 of the largest investments in this country's history in water. One is the Rio Cobre water system, which will see $100 million under a PPP be invested in the plant at Content. Now that will benefit citizens from Spanish Town all the way to Kingston and St. Andrew. 15 million gallons a day, $100 million. No debt to your government, no debt to you. Beyond that, we will also commence the Western Water Resilience Program. We expect to invest some 15 billion Jamaican dollars over the next 18 months in that major pipeline that will see water moved from Martha Brae all the way into St. James and from the Great River all the way to Western Westmoreland. And all the communities along that way will benefit.